Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do something fun and creative because I got my fun buns on today. I've been really inspired by like cotton candy lately, so I want to do something with a lot of like blues and pinks. So I think that's what I'm going to call this video, like a cotton candy inspired look. I don't really know the exact look that I'm going for, but as always, we're just going to wing it. Real quick before we start today's video, guys, I do want to give a quick shout out to my parents, Paula and John. I know my mom watches all my videos, so she's going to be super excited that I gave her a little shout out on here. June 1st was their 32nd anniversary, so I do want to say happy anniversary. I love you guys so much, and I hope one day I can have a love as strong as your guys's. Happy anniversary. Love you. Okay, so let's jump right in. I do already have my brows filled in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in Soft Brown. I just want to say I did fuck up my dip brow. I fucked it up. I was trying to look up things to like moisten it. That's a weird word. Moisten? Moist? I wanted to get it more creamy because it was kind of like dried out. You know those pomades last you forever. So I didn't want to throw it away and just go buy another one because they're like 20 bucks. But I did want to find something that could like get it more creamy, and it said that you can add like baby oil or like any essential oil. So I added some Johnson's baby oil, and instead of actually putting 1 drop in there, your girl fucked up and I put like 6. So my Dip Brow pomade is so messed up right now, but still works, I guess. To prime the skin, I'm going to be using this NYX Q10 Renew Face Primer. This primer is really good for lightening dark spots and the resurfacing of skin cells, which is why I love it so much, because I've been trying to really get rid of my scars. I haven't really been focusing on my skin much lately, so I've been trying to change my skincare and change all the makeup that I use to help ease the problems that I have on my face. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and work that baby in all over the face. Alrighty guys, so we're going to move on to eyes, and I think what I want to do is do one eye first off camera so I know what I'm doing, and then come back and show you guys, because I don't want to be like not liking a color or like taking shit off and then having to redo it and all that shit. So I'd rather just know what I'm doing and then come back and show you guys. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me do this eye first, and then I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, so I did one eye off camera, so now I'm going to zoom you up so we could do this eye all together. So the first thing that you want to do is prime your lids. This is very important. Very important. Go ahead and just buff that baby in. And then just go ahead and set, not the entire eye, you're only going to want to set from the brow bone to the crease area. And the reason is because I decided to do like a little cut crease situation going on, almost a cut crease. So just go ahead and set from the brow bone to the crease. So we're going to be using a few palettes for this look. The first one that I'm going to pick up is the Morphe 35O palette. I just love this palette for transition shades in general, just because it has so many warm tones. So the first shade that I'm going to pick up is going to be this shade right here. Just a nice neutral brown on a big blending brush. And I'm just going to buff this in to the upper crease area. And then I'm just taking this little blending crease brush from Wet n Wild and picking up that second shade and blend that directly into the crease. And then go back with that first brush, blend it together right here on the bone area. And then go ahead and pick up that darkest shade and push that even further into the crease. So how to get there, I kind of just lean my head back a little bit and then place it in that little socket. And then go ahead and blend that one out with the same big blending brush that we were using before. So now let's go ahead and cut that crease. To cut it, I'm going to be using the same concealer that we used to prime our lid, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And then I'm just picking up an accent brush from Real Techniques, picking up some concealer, and then going to cut that crease. Okay, so now that the crease is cut, you're going to want to set it as well. So I'm just picking up a white eyeshadow, the same one that we used to set our entire eyelid. So now that you're done with the Morphe 35O palette, you're going to move on to the Morphe 35B palette. And the only color that I'm going to be using from this palette is going to be this blue shade right here. I'm picking it up on a pointed brush. It's very, very dense, so it gets into those corners very easily. So I'm going to pick that up and then just place it on the outer and inner corners of the eye. And you do want to make sure that you're keeping this blue on the cut crease area, like the lid area. You don't want to push it up into the brown part because then it won't be a cut crease. Okay, so now you're done with that palette and you're going to move on to the Morphe 35U palette, and I promise you guys this is the last palette we're going to be using. So we're going to be using two shades from this palette. The first one that I'm going to use is this white shade right here in the corner. So that white shade is actually going to go down first, and it's going to go directly in the center where we left that space open. And then go ahead and pick up this silver shimmery color. And then that silver is going to go right on top. So the next step is going to be to add this glitter to the crease area. My glitter actually came out a little thicker than what I wanted it to, but it's okay because I think it still looks good. So the glitter that I'm going to be using is this J.Cat sparkling powder. This one is in the shade Lion Silver. And the glitter glue that I'm going to be using is this NYX Glitter Glue. I'm going to first pick the glitter glue up on an E37 from Morphe. And then all you're going to do is literally trace over that cut crease. And then I'm just going to dip that same brush into the glitter and place it right over that glue. So now for the pink eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Cailyn Extreme Matte Lip Tint. This one is in the shade 19. I know it looks a little purple on camera, but I swear it's such a vivid pink. It literally matches my background. So I'm just going to pick that up on a liner brush from Beige Cosmetics and place it where the eyeliner goes. And sometimes if you're using a liquid lipstick as a eyeliner, it will take a little bit of time. Like you're going to let the first coat dry and then reapply the second coat to get the color as vivid as you want it. So that's it for the eyes for now. We still need to do the lower lash line, of course, but let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so since our primer's already been settling into our skin for a few minutes, it's okay to move on to foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This one is in the shade 106. I tried 107 the other day and it was a little too dark for my skin tone, so hopefully 106 is a better match. Now for concealer, you guys are going to be so proud of me. I finally bought another Shape Tape in my right shade. I'm so excited. But I still got to use this baby up. So I'm going to go in first with the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium and then do a few dots of light sand. So to set my under eyes and the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Honey Beige. So what I've been doing lately is I've been wearing makeup like a full face to work. I'm a server, by the way, so work isn't like easy. Like it's a lot of running around. Sometimes it's really hot in there. You're sweating. It's like craziness because we're really busy on the weekends. And I've been wearing like a full face of makeup, and what I'm finding is that basically baking my whole face makes my makeup last way longer and look way better than what it normally would if I were to just bake my under eye area. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to tap out that under eye area once more. So once I bake my under eyes, I like to go in and bake my smile line. And then I go ahead and take some right here on the chin area. And on the forehead, the nose, chin. So basically everywhere. And I know some of you girls out there probably have been doing this for a while, but I have never really been into like baking. I've just recently been doing it for like maybe the past year on my under eyes, and then now for the past 2 weeks on these parts of my face. I just find that it makes my makeup stay way longer through all my sweat and like running around and everything through work. So this is what I like to do, and it looks flawless. It doesn't even look cakey or powdery. It ends up looking so good. So normally this is the time where I'll like let the powder sit in for as long as I can. I'll normally either go get dressed or like do my hair or go eat a bowl of cereal or do something just so the powder has time to set in and really bake into your skin. Alrighty, so I just got off the phone with my mom, and the powder has been sitting on my face for a good while now. So now I'm going to go ahead and dust it off. And then we're not done with setting. We want to make sure that our makeup stays all day. So we're going to also set with a face powder. This is the Maybelline FitMe powder in 220. I just like to dab this everywhere. So all the setting is just going to really help the makeup last longer throughout the day. I know, again, these are my techniques that I'm using, guys. If you have your own techniques that you guys like to do that makes your makeup stay longer or the way you like it to look, please do you, girl. So now we're going to move on to bronzer. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Hoola by Benefit bronzer. So what I've been using lately is this Urban Decay powder brush. The bristles are actually really, really long and free-flowing, so it doesn't give you like a very strong contour, but like more of a bronze, which is why I like it. If you are going for a stronger contour, I would recommend using this contour brush from Real Techniques. Next for blush, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Love Blush. This one is in the shade I Will Always Love You. And then for highlight, I'm going to use this Molly Beauty Effortlessly Airbrushed Highlighter in the shade Stardust. And then what I like to do is just go ahead and blend everything together with a large stippling brush, just so there's no harsh lines. You get rid of some extra powders that are on your face. So now we're going to work on the lower lash line, and the only palette that we're going to use for the lower lash line is going to be the Morphe 35B palette. So I'm basically just going to do the lower lash line pink. So I'm first going to go in with this hot pink shade right here. And then we're going to go ahead and line the waterline with this Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. This one is in the shade Silken Turquoise. Then just go ahead and take some more of that Molly Beauty highlighter and place that on the inner corner. Next, we're going to move on to lashes. Go ahead and just put some mascara on. I don't think I want to do any falsies with this look just because it's going to like cover up all like the pink eyeliner and stuff. So my lashes are good to go. I'm okay with not wearing falsies. If you want to wear falsies, be my guest. Okay, so while that mascara dries, we should just move on to lips. I don't really know what I want to do with my lips. I don't know if I want to go nude or if I just want to use the same pink eyeliner that I used, the pink lipstick that I used for the eyeliner. Decisions So here's lip option number 1. Again, this is the Cailyn Extreme Matte Lip Tint in the shade 19. This is the same lipstick that I use on the top eyeliner. I love this lipstick. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. I love the formula, but I don't think it suits my skin tone very well. I think it would look better on a lighter skinned person, just because it would complement their skin tone better. And now for lip option number 2, we're going to be using the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Cream Lip Stain. This one is in the shade Wanted. And then for the ombre effect, we're going to go in with the Covergirl lipstick in 225 Dulce de Leche. And here is lip option number 2. I would probably wear this one more than I would wear the pink one. They're both really, really cute, but again, my skin tone, I would settle for something brown and neutral. I need to start stepping out of my comfort zone with lipsticks because I feel like I'm always wearing the same lipstick. Not the same lipstick, but the same like shades, like neutrals. I gotta get out of that shit. So now we just gotta curl our lashes. And here you go, guys. This is it. This is the final look for the cotton candy inspired makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. It was really, really, really fun to play around with different colors. I'm really trying to step out of my comfort zone and be more creative and try different new things that I wouldn't typically wear. So I really hope you guys liked it. As always, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff will be in the bottom bar along with all the products that I used in this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave so you don't miss any of my new videos and you guys can become part of the fam here on YouTube. I don't think I have anything else to say except thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!